In Ghana, so when you school in Ghana, you are going to end up being one of the most simple human beings alive. And when I say simple, I mean in terms of like fashion, like, especially if you're a lady. Like, let me explain. In Ghana, they're very simple. Like, they dress simple. They don't even do a lot of makeup. Like, Ghanaian girls hardly do makeup in uni. Like, going for classes, why are you putting on makeup is weird. You won't find it. In Nigeria, people know when the latest kind of hair comes out.
Because Ghana is better than Nigeria.
Whoa.
You can travel from here to Lagos with 10 million naira. You will never see robbers on the road to rob you.
In Ghana?
Yes.
Wow.
But from here to Lokoja, you'll be afraid to go if you come 100,000 on your body or 50,000 naira.
That is true.
So Nigeria need to buckle up.
When we say environment matter, we know environment matter. These ladies are giving the reason why they choose to stay in Ghana over Nigerian. The first lady is actually saying that she has been staying in Ghana for decades, and ever since she came back to Nigeria, she has never been herself because there's a whole lot that Nigerians really need to learn from Ghanaians. And the other lady is actually saying what she has learned because she's schooled in Ghana. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. I'm simply Lilian. Please like this video, subscribe and share. Let's check out these videos together.
I will be sharing my experience as an international student in Ghana. I went to the University of Ghana, Legon. Shout out, it was in Accra, Ghana, and how I felt as an international student being in Ghana. I went to Ghana when I just turned 16 for a 4 years program in psychology, the University of Ghana. It was such a beautiful experience. Amazing professors. Whenever my friends and I think about Ghana, we just want to go back. Like, if it was such a bad place, like, we would hate it. Would never want to visit it. Like, I hear people talk about how they never want to visit their universities again and how they hated the experience. It was not like that for me at all. Ghana was such a blessing. Like, I loved that place. Ghanaians are very kind, very welcoming people. They, like, I remember whenever I told any Ghanaian that I was Nigerian, they'd be like, oh, I'm on Niger. And they always wanted to, like, make sure that I was comfortable and okay, always trying to introduce me to their food. Some of them would be kind enough to, like, take you to the market. Like, when I wanted to go to, like, places like Makola, like, honestly, like, they were actually amazing people. Like, I remember one time in my first year, like, when my mom took me to Ghana the very first time, and like, when we got to the market, it was like 5 o'clock, and then they had said they had closed their stores or something. And like, we went to this store where the woman was selling like eyeliner, and we're literally looking at the eyeliner. Her store was still open, and she was like, oh, I'm getting ready to close, I'm sorry, I can't sell it to you. And we're literally looking at the eyeliner, we have the money, and then she's like, nope, I'm closed. I'm just like, what? That would never happen in Nigeria. So they're very gentle. I think they have a very subtle approach to life where it's like easy, one step at a time, as opposed to like Nigeria where we're like always in a hurry. We're very fast moving people. Let's talk about the food. Wache is my favorite Ghanaian food. Like, it's the food that I know that when I go back to Ghana, I'm definitely buying it on arrival or pre-ordered, like before I arrive. Wache is rice and beans. For those of you who are not Ghanaian, I'll probably insert a picture of wache here. Best meal ever. Love it. Okay, I don't care how it looks, I love. I also like kelewele. Kelewele is plantain mixed with ginger and pepper and maybe garlic. Oh my god, I like fufu and light soup. Thank you, Kelly, for plugging me in. Fufu and light soup hits. I love it. Banku and tilapia, I didn't eat as much. I didn't like rice water or something like that. I didn't really eat a lot of kenkey, but I don't think I liked it when I tried it, so I didn't like rice balls. Oh, I love their kebab too. I think one thing that I didn't try that a lot of Ghanaians seem to like that I would try when next I go back is cocoa. The one they have in the morning. I didn't have that, but I think that I'll try it when next I go because it seems like a lot of people like it and I think it must be nice, so why not? Well, let's talk about language. So like I said, I was schooling in Accra, which in Accra they speak Tree. Tree. I remember when I just got together, I was saying Twee. And they were like, no, it's not Twee, it's Tree. I'm like, Tree? And they're like, no, you have to give between your teeth, it's Tree. A couple of it. So that's one thing that I feel like I should have done better about. When I was in Ghana, I didn't really take the language seriously, so I wasn't really like keen about learning it. And that's only because I had just left a 1 year program or an 8 month program where I was learning French. So like when I got into Ghana, I got an elective course to study Arabic in addition to psychology and information studies. And so it was like moving from French to like learning Arabic, and then in a whole new country where they're speaking Tree, and there was another one, Ewe, there's Ashanti, not Ashanti, I've forgotten a lot of the languages, but yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm not finna learn Arabic and also learn Tree. Like, who am I? Where's the language skills coming from, please? But now I wish I took it more seriously. However, I learned a couple of things that will help me survive in the country. Like I learned Akwaba. Akwaba is welcome in Tree. I learned it's a slang because that's what I say. In fact, the other day in Nigeria, I met a Ghanaian tailor. His name is Kweku, and I said it's saying to him. It's just my way of connecting to anybody that tells me that they are Ghanaian. It's saying, how are you? And then they will say something like Nyamia Dum, we thank God. I like Mepacho. I like Eyasemo. I like saying there's this one I like saying. I can't remember, but then there's your friend was saying, which is what's your name, and then I say Midindi Ada or Midindi saying, what's your name? It's still the same thing. I remember the one that I was trying to say. It's Esewara. How can I forget? I say that a lot. Esewara. And then somebody else will say Esewunsu. That means that's your business, okay? Ghanaian language is amazing. So let me talk about church, okay? Ghanaian music. See, Ghanaian music is actually the reason for all this video. So you need to know how deep it is. That Ghanaian music just reminded my friend Chidema and I about church. Let me talk about Ghanaian music and I also talk about church together. Ghanaian music, so beautiful. And when I say Ghanaian music, I mean Ghanaian music that is sang in Ghanaian language. Amazing. I remember like when I just got to Ghana, I'll be in church. I used to go to the Catholic church on campus. Well, I used to go to the Catholic church on campus, and they would sing Ghanaian songs like, oh yeah, me cross not to do so, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, ampa, oh yeah. Oh yeah, they sing songs like that, and I wouldn't even know the meaning, but I'll be so connected to the spirit. It's like I can understand divinely what you're saying, even though I can't. And I learned a lot of Ghanaian songs. In fact, it was very funny. People be looking at me and they'll be like, "Did you just come to Ghana?" Like, that's Omo Naija. I'll be singing, I'll be in the spirit, but I don't know the meaning of what I was saying, but I'll be singing in depth. Just connecting, because I knew that it must have meant something good to sound so divine, Ghana is literally my second home because I love that place, like especially, like it's just about everything really. Schooling in Ghana was amazing. Professors were really dedicated to like teaching, It's this one, because this one, me and my friends were guilty of it. Okay, in Ghana, so when you school in Ghana, you are going to end up being one of the most simple human beings alive. And when I say simple, I mean in terms of like fashion, like, especially if you're a lady. Like, let me explain. In Ghana, they're very simple. Like, they dress simple. They don't even do a lot of makeup. Like, Ghanaian girls hardly do makeup in uni. Like, going for classes, why are you putting on makeup is weird. You won't find it. People can put on like regular slippers for lectures. Like, it's lectures, right? At the time I was in Ghana, my sister was in Covenant University in Nigeria. We were different people. Oh my God. Like, whenever we came back home for the holiday, my sister is like preparing her wardrobe for next semester. Like, she's going to the market. Oh wait, what's in vogue now? They know what's in vogue. That's the thing. When you're schooling in Ghana, you don't really know what's in vogue. Except things have changed now. But if you went to Ghana at the time I went to Ghana, you truly did not know what's in vogue. Like, you are such a simple child. In Nigeria, people know when the latest kind of hair comes out, the latest kind of fashion. What about church fashion? Church fashion, Nico? Oh God. In Nigeria on Sunday, we put on heels, makeup, we dress up. It's a whole face, which is cool. Like, I mean, on Sundays when people wear their best clothes and stuff. In Ghana, people dress up to church, but not to the point where like all the girls in church are putting on like high heels or like makeup or like extra dressing as though they were going for a wedding. Ghanaians are not like that. They're very simple. And so like I remember when I was in Ghana, my friends and I, like Nigerians, we already used to like dressing up so much for church. So we always used to look different from the crowd because
Ghana is better than Nigeria. Whoa. You can travel from here to Lagos with 10 million naira. You will never see robbers on the road to rob you.
In Ghana?
Yes.
Wow.
But from here to Lokoja, you'll be afraid to go if you come 100,000 on your body or 50,000 naira.
That is true.
So Nigeria need to buckle up. They need to choose the best person that will rule Nigeria. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. It's a very lovely country. They have what other countries in Africa doesn't have. Is it good or you want to talk about profit? Is it houses in Nigeria that Ghana can never be the houses Nigeria has built? But because of corruption in Nigeria, everything turned to rubbish in Nigeria, even including the exchange rate. Naira is nothing to talk about it.
That's true.
If you go where they are changing money in zone 4 in Abuja here, Naira is rubbish. Naira is nothing to talk about it. Even safer, French country's money safer is better than Nigeria today. I love Nigeria so much. One thing that makes me love Nigeria, you can come inside Nigeria and do what you want to do.
Yes, you can come in, do whatever you do and go out. Wow, that is a challenge to Nigeria. Yeah, that is a challenge. That is true.
If you come to Nigeria, look at all the companies that Nigerians has today. They put Italians, and France them, of which is owned by Nigeria. Me, I'm aware.
Because you can
Nigeria
trust those
is
people.
A country that no man business. When you come, do whatever you want to do and go out.
Wow.
So that's why Nigeria corruption has increased. It's not like Benin Republic, Togo, Ghana, Burkina, Cote d'Ivoire, whatever that they follow by law. Nigeria is a country that he come in and do whatever he wants to do.
And go out.
If I go to police station today, if you arrest me today, I go to police station and say I'm a Ghanaian. They will never ask me about my passport or my ID card to prove myself I'm a Ghanaian. But what the police people after is money. So it's a country that is a free country.
Lawless.
So even if you ask me today, I'll tell you that Nigeria is not a country. It's a desert. Come in and do whatever you want to do. And go with it.
Wow.
Even if you ask me today, I'll tell you that Nigeria is not a country. It's a desert. Come in and do whatever you want to do and go with it.
Wow.
So in terms of food, though me personally, I love Nigerian food. Whenever I'm traveling to Ghana, I buy obolo, grind it, buy oha. When I reach my family house, when I'm hungry or thirsty of Nigerian food, I cook it on my own, I prepare it on my own. Nigerian food is very fantastic. There are so many things about Ghana that Nigerian doesn't know.
This is the main reason why I like Ghana more than Nigeria. This is the main reason why I prefer Ghana to Nigeria. They sound at night. At night in Ghana, it is peaceful. You will sleep. You will not hear any extra sounds, any unwanted sound. It's night. Sounds like night in Ghana. But in Nigeria, everywhere they sound like war zone. My neighbor here in generator don't get her for the past 15 years. You know the one thing about generator, the older it gets, the louder it sounds. Now earthquake they happen here every night. For my former compound, my neighbor generator dey for my window. My generator dey for my neighbor window. Cause my bro, but I no go use your own, spoil my own. So now battle of the neighbors every night. Be like war zone. Nigeria here we say everybody be beggar. Even me, I be beggar. Before you come up for your house, your neighbor don't beg you for money. Before you reach bus stop, Agbodo don't beg you money. Before you enter taxi, you don't pay the taxi driver. Taxi go see ask you happy weekend. You don't go airport. Airport people, they go want, it be like say they owe them every small thing. They go want collect money for your hand. They go charge you for luggage. I go change up for them, say, make I not travel with bag again. They will come calm down. But once you don't fly, enter Ghana like this, everybody will look you like normal person. Because why? They get free education. Everybody is educated in Ghana. Free education with 2 square meals a day. Your country fit do am. You're bragging about, Jarvis is bragging about owning gen for 24 hours. They get national health insurance. That puff with your mouth for you Jarvis. You say you be Ghanaian, if you go, they will clear 50% come up for your surgery. But thank God you are rich.
Why Ghana will always be ahead of Nigeria? Number one, Ghanaians are ready to sacrifice their time and energy for the betterment of their country. But it's not the same in Nigeria. Let me take it for example. If today, the government declared that all Ghanaians will not go to work, that they will come out wherever on their surroundings and tidy it up, burn the refuse and keep everywhere clean. If the government declare it today, Ghanaians will not complain. Everybody will do it genuinely. Even office workers will not go to office. Everybody will just do it freely. It's just for a day. But in Nigeria, if government declare that everybody should not go to work because of they want to tidy the environment, you will see that plenty of them will be complaining. Say, why will government shut down work, that nobody should go to shop? They will be complaining like it's only that day that will make the money that they used to be build house and buy cars. But it's not like that in Ghana. Ghanaians are ready to sacrifice their time and energy for their country. So the day that Nigerians will learn to sacrifice their time and energy for their country, that is the day that the betterment of Nigeria will start. Number two, Ghana government, most of them have the people in their mind. Like, they are not there for the money. They are there to do their work very well. Let us take it for instance in a country where the government officials are 100%, but 90% of them have a good heart to make the nation better. Why do you think that the nation will not be better? But in Nigeria, most of them in that office are there for the money. They are there for their money. If they get their money, they will go and give their family members and develop their own place. They are not there for the people.
At this moment, I will tell you that whatever she said is truth. Nigerians are really into, material things. Ghanaians are not into material things. Yes, because going to church in Nigeria is just like a competition zone. Like, you are being rated on your dress, your shoe, the latest hair that you are wearing. That is how Nigerians see church in Nigeria. There's this pastor that said that the very moment he stepped into Ghana, that the spiritual level of Ghanaians are so high. So that is why material things are not really on them like that. Nigeria is really going back when it comes to comparison of Ghana and Nigeria. And the only thing that Nigeria has against Ghana is population. It's population, because really Ghana almost have everything than Nigeria now, because that is why you're seeing many Nigerians are opting to stay in Ghana than stay in Nigeria. In fact, when they come back to Nigeria, they cannot even stay that long. They want to go back to Ghana because they see they live a very free and simple life. In Nigeria, people make money just to impress or pepper their neighbors. That is how Nigerians is. They don't make money to, contribute to the society. They make